we're tapping in again. Sorry, man. But yeah, I'm gonna bring up a special guest. Like I said, his name's James. He's been helping me out. I've been watching him. He's a really positive guy. Um, so I just I want y'all to hear some stuff, and I want to hear it too. And I hope you guys can tune in and really enjoy this. Yeah. So as soon as I get more people, here he is. All right. Let me get him on. Go live with the homie James. Go live with the homie James, man. I requested you, brother. Hopefully you accept it. I waved at you, and I think I sent you a request, brother. I invited you. Right. View. All right. Hopefully it goes. Accept. Go live. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Was unable to join. Okay, let's try it again. You. Go live. What's up, Andrew? How you doing, brother? Hope all is well, man. Just trying to get my special guests on here. For some reason, it's being weird. Hey, all right. I think we're getting.
How do I flip my camera?
There you go. Dude, what's up?
I've never done this stuff before at Instagram, popping up all these stuff I have to accept and whatnot.
Yeah.
Wow,
Dude.
man.
Yeah, man. Like I was telling the viewers earlier, man, I really respect you, man, and I know you've been following me for a very, very long time, and I've been following you, man, but I've been watching, and throughout your whole process, man, it's been amazing because like you're just such a positive guy, man. And the world could be shitting on you, man, and you're just like, well, I just it's different, bro. But I'm like, you know what? For my first actual guest on this, I was like, I gotta get you on here, man, James, because you're very positive, man. You got a good outlook, you know what I'm saying? And I believe you can help me, and you can help others, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I just like I was telling the viewers earlier, man, the last 13 days have been very, very hard, due to the alcoholism and just shit just eats you up. And these negative voices in your head just, like, why are you doing this? You shouldn't. You're not even straight all the way yet. You know what I mean? You're not even fixed. So why are you even doing this? And those things just fucking beat me up to the point where sometimes I just feel like going. But then I look back and see what type of person I was on that, and it's just like, no. You were created to do something else. You were created to be a lot better. That is not you. But it's just those negative thoughts, man, constantly just beat you up. You know what I mean? And these are things that I have done to others, and it's just like, it sucks, man. It's hard, it sucks because it's fucking like the people that you really love, and it's hard. And I'm doing the best I can, and, I did that video about me just pouring out my heart and soul, and that was because of my creator. That morning, I just spoke to my higher power, and I was like, just help me, Lord, and he was just like, get on there and let them know everything. And then somehow, some way, like all this stuff just started putting itself into place, and then here I am, and here you are, and you know what I mean? It's tough, bro. It's tough, Tough time. I believe like this is my underground AA, or whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? We're just trying to help out myself and help out the dysfunctional underground family, on this. So, James, Love you, bro. Fucking take it away, man. Take it
Yo,
away.
I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about, man. I know exactly what you're talking about. And them voices are demented as in the beginning of the facility for me, because I voluntarily went into the facility at 25, man. And man, that insanity was just eating me alive. And the thing was, man, that I was going to take my life at 25, and it wasn't even because I was suicidal. I had so much homicidal thoughts in my head that they were just really demented. They were very distorted, and it was to the point to where I couldn't even handle the no more. I needed to go do something, man. I needed to go do something. So the suicide was unsuccessful. What I was doing was I was waiting for a semi truck to come, but the semi truck never came. I waited for 2 hours. None ever came. So my ex got me out the car. Next thing you know, I'm in the facility, man. And it was in that facility process. That's when them thoughts started coming in. They started prying me. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, as you're going on the route of progression and you're starting to recover from everything that you have endured, like all that stuff, it's like you've built a fortress to protect you. And that defense mechanism is those demented thoughts. Like, you're not even supposed to be who that is. You're not even supposed to be that. Like, it all derives from childhood, man. It all derives from childhood, man. Because we got so comfortable to be in this defensive state all the time. Like, man, when really we're supposed to be submissive, just go with the flow with everything and just, let it be. And that's one thing whenever time gets tough with me and like I just feel like a lot of weight is on me, I just say to myself, man, I just got to be right now. I just got to be in the moment, be in existence, be in the present moment, because those thoughts, dude, they will try to tempt you, and temptation is a motherfucker, man. Temptation is a motherfucker, and it will do everything to pry you in. And sometimes them temptations are going to get really, really hard to, hard to maneuver away from. But man, you just got to stay focused on the overall goal, and the overall goal is what is over this hill that you're in right now. Because, man, over that hill, dude, it's going to be beautiful, man. I mean, it's hell at first, but that's because it's because you've been submerged in hell all these years,
for a long time, dude.
All these years, man. But now it's time to put out the fire. You're putting out the fire. You're getting the extinguisher. And guess what? Those demons are coming and they fighting, man. They coming to fight. But you just got to keep extinguishing. But in order to extinguish them completely, is you gotta face what was being hidden for so long. But once you done face it, man, dude, that's when the beauty's coming in. Dude, I'm gonna tell you this: many beautiful things are coming your way, because guess what? You are in a very powerful position. Because, man, New Year's is coming around. It's time to set them New Year's resolutions. And there are apps, dude. There are apps that keep track of your sobriety for each day. I used one that was called what was Iron Will. That was my favorite one. Iron Will. That is a really good one. But dude, you're gonna get over all this. I know you will.
It's just, it's tough, brother. It's tough, because a lot of the bullshit that's going on in my life is because of my action. You know what I mean? And I think I know that I'm here for a reason, and I know that I was talking to my wife last night, and I was like, I've been put in a position, I was like, where I'm able to speak to people, and for some people just latch on, and I don't know why, you know what I mean? I'm just like, I'm confused, you know what I mean? And it's tough, bro. It's tough, man. Yeah, this morning was fucking tough, man. But I gotta bite and grin, man, because the first thing I would do, I'm off, man. If I'm off on work days and shit, like if I'm off, dude, like in general, I'm gonna go and start cracking them early in the morning, due to the fact that it's all this in my head just going on, and I let them get the best of me for a long time, and I let that certain substance turn me into somebody that I'm not, a jealous person, a hatred person. I just fuck everybody. My dad passed away a couple years ago, and I just went through a certain situation where I was like, you know what? The world don't care about me. I don't care about, I don't care anymore. And it just really jacked me up, bro. It made me a cold-hearted person. And, there's a lot of people around me that love me and stuff. And it wasn't like I was fake to them or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, man. I was running from something, man. I was running from myself, dude. I was running from all the fucked up shit that I've done, or just, I don't know, man. Like, I made sure, like, everybody, like, in my like family and stuff, like, everybody's good. Like, I had everything. My kids were taken care of. My wife's taken care of. The bills are paid. Roof over our head. And I'm thankful for those things. It's just, I was taking care of everything else besides my mental state for a very, very, very long time. And I'm just over it, bro. I give myself, like, I'm not drinking anymore, the herbaries or whatever what you may call it, is not used. I just use that night or whatever for relaxation, but during the day of sobriety, I just want to feel again. I want to feel those emotions. I want to feel. I'm tired of being numb. Brother. I held some shit against my mother, and I just seen her face. I haven't seen her face in years after my dad died. She moved all the way to North Dakota, and my younger brother moved out there. And my brother, Chris, which is Monster in Mattapelli, he was over here last night, and I walk into this very room, and, like, he's on live with my mom. He hasn't seen her face in a long time, and it was a beautiful thing, but it hurt. It hurt, It hurt. But me and him are gonna plan a trip to go see her, because I was holding grudges, bro. I was holding so many. I hated her so much, bro, from all the shit she did when I was a child. I fucking hated her, but I can't hold grudges, man, because it's killing me, bro, and it's making me hurt the motherfuckers around me, man, that really fucking love me, And it's just like, I'm done. I surrender. I'm tired of putting one foot in the water and one foot out. This is what it is, you know what I mean? Like, I caught a lot of shit, man. I caught a lot of shit on here because I'm a horrorcore, but I'm not a horrorcore artist. I love horrorcore, bro. I love listening to it, but it's just, I caught so much shit, man, because this scene is, it's hurt. All right, there's a lot of people that are hurt, man, but they're just like, why the fuck are you doing this? It was stupid shit, bro. It was stupid shit. Sorry about that. But it's just stupid, man, and I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. This is me, bro. I'm being me, and you take it or leave it. You know what I mean? Take it or leave it, man. But yeah, I just felt like this was needed, James. You know what I mean? I felt that you can help people, man, and you can help me, bro. You know what I mean? And everybody on here commenting, I haven't really looked yet, but each and every one of you, I love you, man. I fucking love you guys. I love each and every one of you, man, for real. Like, fucking thank you. Thank you. Man, dude. Man, bro. It's been a tough one, dude.
That's so beautiful, man. And the stuff that you spoke is for real, man. And you're right, man. And the thing is like, even Scum, like, whenever I spoke to him, because, he made a video for my page a while back ago, because, I elaborated to him. Because, man, like, whenever I was 25, man, well, that's the thing, like, as a kid, I was listening to Eminem and stuff, but those thoughts in my head and shit, they would just get darker and darker. And it was to the point to where Eminem couldn't do it no more. I needed to get darker stuff. I needed to continue. So Insane Clown Posse. And then I just kept digging, twisted, digging. Scum was the last. Scum, Dark Half. Those were the last ones that I was listening to. But that's how far gone I was. And Scum knew exactly what the fuck I was talking about. And, dude, he made a 10-minute video for my page. And it was the most beautiful thing ever. And I never heard, and I know that deep down, because, I was speaking to my gym partner about this yesterday. And, a bunch of the people in the horrorcore community, death metal community, they are all beautiful souls. It's just that they have been tormented. They have been tortured all their fucking life. But deep inside, there was a bright light in every single one of them, man. A bright light, man. And that's all they want to do is they want to get out of there. But they can't because they've been doing it since they were a child. And it's hard, man. It is hard. But everything you were talking was truth, man. It is pain. It is suffering. And a lot of, because I know I was one of them, I needed my daily dose of horrorcore every single day just to maintain some form of stability in everyday life, dude. But I was still getting more demented each and every day, though. And it was just a very toxic cycle, man. Very toxic cycle.
Oh, yeah, dude, it was, man. I mean, like, you know, I like you just said, man, I was a juggalo and I was listening to ICP, and it was since I was like, what, 15 years old, man. But I needed something else. I needed more anger. I needed that, you know what I mean? At that time, you know, I needed that stuff. And don't get me wrong, man, I'm always going to listen to it, bro. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. But I'm channeling differently. I'm moving differently now a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm doing everything for my mental health, man. It's just, I was stuck in the dark for a very long time, and it's gotten me nowhere but fucking hell. You know, I thought it was going to help. I thought things were going to help. I thought self-medicating was going to help for a long time, and it just didn't, bro. It was just numbing shit. You know, I've been numbing shit for a very long time, and what I've been doing lately, I'm feeling, you know what I mean? I feel that shit. Hella, you know, and you're right, Devil God. I see it on the comment just now that's popped up. It said music is therapy, and most definitely it is, man. It is a therapy, man. It helps me out, you know, but to a certain extent, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to go beyond that, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to look within yourself a bit more than just, I'm going to play this track, all right, I'm good now, and then start chugging, you know, I'm good. No, you're not good, brother. You know what I mean? That's just how it is with me, bro. Like, you know, I'm not good. You know what I mean? I want to be good. I'm not good right now, you know? But just this has been on my heart, man, to do something like this. You know, I know there's a lot of people that reached out, man, and they're just like, thank you. Like, nobody's done anything like this. You know, like, we can all be there for each other. And that's cool, man. But sometimes we need to get out there and talk to others that are going through the same shit. You got to go. You got to talk, man. You got to put yourself out there. Like you said, I'm a source. You know what I mean? You're a source. Yeah, all of us are a source. We just got to get out there and do it. You know what I mean? We got to put it out there, and don't be ashamed. Don't worry about what other people think. You know what I mean? You know, just keep going, man. Today will mark 13 days, you know, clean from alcohol. I never would have thought I'd got that far, you know what I mean? Because I go for a couple of weeks and then it's like, oh, here we go. But no, man, I'm like so fucking determined now, man. I am so determined, bro, because I can't lose the ones that I love and that love me. You know what I mean? I can't, dude. It's not me, bro. You know what I mean? I think you see, I hate to bring in religion. Okay, so what I'm going to do is say higher power, right? 8 years ago, I made a promise to my higher power. I said, higher power, I just, you know, if you give me these opportunities to play with every single artist that I've looked up to and put on a pedestal, if you give me that opportunity, I promise to tell them about you, and I failed to do so. So certain situations, certain things happened and got taken away because I broke my promise. This right here, what we're doing now, is I'm doing what I need to do. You know, somebody that's never left my side and that was with me through thick and thin, and I was so mad, and I was yelling at my higher power, you know, why'd you do this and this and that, you know, why'd you take my dad, why'd you let this happen, you know what I mean? I'm just like, drop it. I'm done. I'm tired of putting one foot in the water, one foot out, one foot in, one foot out. Whatever you want me to do, let's do it. And I'm just like, I'm day by day, man. It's unfolding day by day, you know, and I'm starting to feel better about it, man. It's just, you know, fuck, some days are harder than others, man. Some days are harder than others.
But you're gonna get through it, though, man. You're gonna get through it. It starts off tough. It's because it's been neglected for so long, man. It's been neglected for so long. But you're fighting it now, and that is the most powerful choice that you can do. And I like that you're, you know, speaking of the higher source, the higher power,
Right.
Because you are supposed to go beyond yourself to overcome this, because we are speaking of a generational curse, something that has been traditionally handed down to you, from your parentals, your guardians. Like, they handed it down to you when you were just an innocent little baby. Like, you don't even know what the fuck is going on, man. Like, this is higher than your own mortal being. Like, this is beyond you. And the only way to overcome it is to ascend. You got to go above it. You got to think beyond it.
Yeah.
I mean, acknowledge that you are a mortal being, but you have to confirm that you are going to ascend through this, and you're going to go above it. And that's the only way to get through it. You just got to face it and go above it. Like, you can either ride the wave of suffering or you can drown in the wave of suffering. But either way, suffering is a part of life. That's mortality, you know?
Right.
But the only way you're not going to get hurt from it is if you ascend and you just ride it. And that's what you're doing, man. You're riding the wave. You're riding it right now. You just got to get on your surfboard, and you just got to, you know, maneuver a little bit. But once you find that balance, dude, it's going to be smooth sailing. Because you know what? You're going to be able to say with months' time, oh, I've been 3 months now. Oh, 4 months now. 5 months now. And it's just getting easier to ride. It's getting easier to ride. And it just gets easier each and every time, man. Each and every time.
Definitely, man. Now, let me ask you, man, have you, like, ever suffered, or, like, did you go through, like, any addiction or anything like that? Was there any, like, bad addictions, like alcohol or any, like, drugs or anything like that, man?
Oh, yeah. So when it comes to addictions, now mine are more, it's more odd. Now, when I got into AA and NA, they honestly did not know why the fuck I was there. But it was around the holidays, and the thing that I suffered with was self-mutilation. And I really needed to go to Al-Anon. But Al-Anon's schedule did not work with me. It did not work with me. And because my work schedule and AA and NA, they're always having those. So my friend told me, just show up. Like, they'll be cool with you. And when I started telling myself, like, dude, they accepted me with open arms and everything. And they said, hey, an addict is an addict. We're going to get through this. That's what I mean. Like, but my addictions were video game addiction. That was the number one. That killed that one. Porn addiction, that was a severe problem. You know, overcame that. But that's probably always going to be a problem because there's people in that community that relapse from time to time. But it's something that just you have to maintain. But the mutilation stuff, like that stuff that's a tough one. Yeah. That's a tough one. And a lot of people.
Self-mutilation.
Yep.
Self-mutilation, man. That's me at fucking sitting on my porch, drinking a 30 rack of beer, smoking 2 packs of cigarettes, looking at the fucking sky, crying, and listening to Damian Quinn and Scum. Yep. That was me for a very long time.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I just didn't clear my mind to anything, bro. You know what I mean? I was looking for a quick fix, man. You know what I mean? A quick fix. Yeah, man. And look at where the quick fix got me.
Well, I mean, we're trained so we're put in a survival state at a young age, man. So we automatically have to find our escape because, I mean, we're watching our parentals, our guardians escape before our eyes right in front of us, like literally through alcohol or a pill bottle or something because, you know, I was raised around and stuff, so I seen it. But I knew that I couldn't do that stuff. So I'm going to find other ways to escape. Video games, mutilation, other ways that I can get that escape too. But everyone in those type of environments are escaping. Escapism is a traditional hand down, man.
Yep.
And That's what people are doing. They're escaping the present day, but there's power in the present day. And
There
you're in the
is.
present moment right now, man. You're in the present moment right now. We're in the present moment speaking, and that's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, man. You know, like I'd say about an hour before I did this, I was getting bad anxiety, dude. And then I started getting
Oh,
really
no.
bad negative thoughts. Yeah, dude. My heart was fucking pounding. And normally I'll use something to kind of like relax, but it's like I can't do that right now because not during the day. You know what I mean? Those things are at night. You know, it's not alcohol. You know what I mean? CBD and shit like that. You know, yeah, I'm just I just was always used to just grabbing something real fast and doing that, and it's fine. You know what I mean? I never actually worked through it, and you know what I mean? I just always had something, you know. And it's a big learning process, man. And like I said, the past or the things you have done or something can just eat you up, you know, where it wants to just throw you right back to square one, you know. But if you go back to that square one, that's going to prove to yourself that you don't care about yourself. And it's also going to prove to the others that you're not well. You're not trying to get well. You don't care about yourself, nor you're going to care about me. You know what I mean? That's how I took it for a while, you know?
Yeah, definitely, dude. And I know exactly what you're talking about, man. But I'm going to tell you, man, you're in a very righteous position, man. A very righteous position. And your self-acknowledgement and your awareness, that is key. And you're very transparent, dude. Transparency is power. The emotions that you have been bringing to the table is so beautiful, man. That is so beautiful. It's so vibrant. And that is your light shining like right now, dude. That's your light shining right now. Dude, you are emitting so much light. Dude, only bright things are to come for you in 2023. You're going to overcome this obstacle. I know it's tough, but dude, you're doing everything right because guess what you're doing? You are being transparent in a community where majority of that stuff is hidden. And that's the
Right.
downfall of it. You know, because like Scum even told me about people, that's why he stays in that industry because of how many people that his music helps.
Yeah.
But man,
Yes.
it's all hidden, dude. Everything is hidden. No one wants to talk about it. No
It's
one wants to talk about that stuff.
no, yeah. Yeah, you're totally right, bro. There's a guard up, man. There's a guard up, but you know, I can't. Everybody's different, man. You know what I mean? There's that one song that he goes. There was a song that he put out. I think it was on Black Souls. I think it was, and it was like, you know, his lyric was like, "It's a new day. How the fuck y'all? You know, it's a new day. How you gonna feel like the one before that? It's a new day in a book of life, and look, there's nothing on it." And you actually listen to it and you're like, fuck. Like, don't dwell on the fucking past, fucker. Like, it's a new day, you know? So I get positive shit out of it, you know what I mean? I
Oh
get
yeah.
positive shit out of it, man. You know what I mean? But just on a different vibe lately, brother, you know what I mean? With my life in general, bro. You know, I want to feel, I just don't. I'm tired of feeling numb, dude. You know, and I want to express myself because I know there's a lot of people on here that are just going through some shit, man. You know, probably even worse shit than me, bro. You know what I mean? They're holding on. You know, I'm holding on. We're all holding on, man. Let's hold on together and let's get through this. You know, like real talk, bro. Real talk.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. And there's always a positive light in something because that's your inner light finding those messages in that song for you to see that, you know, and that's the beauty of it. Like you can find light in some of the most darkest areas, even in the darkest music. You
Right.
will find some light there. There's
Yes.
always light somewhere because it's coming from a source of reasoning of why they're doing that. And the person that's behind the music, there's no telling what they're holding up to even release that type of music to help someone. Like, yeah, it's helping many people, but what is that person going through, you know, at the end
Right.
of the day? And but they don't speak on that. They keep it going. They keep it going. They keep it going because they know that not only are they helping people, but this is a career for them and everything. So they're continuously going. But by
Definitely.
speaking about it, you're helping other people acknowledge what's going on, you know. But that's what
Yeah.
that light is. That light that you find in those dark tracks and dark music or whatever, wherever. it's coming to you to express what you're feeling right in that moment. And what you just did, dude, you just expressed it. You expressed it within that song. And that's beautiful,
Yep.
man. That's
Yep.
beautiful, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you,
Yeah,
man.
no problem, man.
But yeah, like I said, man, we've been following each other for a very long time, man. And for some reason, you were on my heart, and I was like, you know
Uh,
what? Let's get James, man. Let's pull James out, man. You know, and let's pick his brain a little bit, you know. Um, Grief, man, grieving. Uh, I I don't think when my dad did pass, I didn't do it properly, man. Um, I just kept on drinking. You know, I felt like deep down inside that I couldn't fail my family. You know, I had to pay rent. I had to do those things, so I couldn't lose it. I couldn't go off the hay. You know what I mean? So I just I was turning to that drink. You know what I'm saying, to cover up the pain, man, and keep on going. But here I am, a couple years later, flat on my fucking face, flat on my face, man. And yeah, it was hard, dude. It was hard, man. I'm working through a lot of stuff mentally right now, man. I really am, dude. Have you, with grieving and stuff, how did you go about a lot of stuff? Like, like I said, you didn't really have too much of a big problem with like drugs and whatnot. Like, did anybody like pass in your life where you started using or like to just push it away? Was there stuff like that?
yeah, man. So recently, my grandma passed. My grandma was my best friend forever, man. I'm actually wearing her shirt underneath this hoodie because
Oh,
I made it a
nice,
plan
dude.
to, yeah, it's a tie-dye Mickey
Nice,
shirt, and it's
nice.
hers. And anytime there's a big holiday, I made it a new tradition. I'm gonna wear her shirt for any holiday so she knows that she's included. And I also got her death date tattooed on my neck, the death date, the age, and the time. I got it all tattooed. It's like a scar.
Yeah,
But I got a lot of tattoos in honor of my grandma. And just, you know, whenever I lost her, it was a different thing. It was different. But I do know when she died there, I did notice a lot of people mourning incorrectly, which is they're mourning in a negative, but you want to look at it as a positive. You know, you want to grow from their absence. So yeah, they have passed on and they are moving on, but now you got to think that they're always with you. So you need to adjust your life in a format that it's good, it's appealing for their eyes, you know. And
right.
I put that into consideration, adjusted some things in my life that I know my grandma didn't like. Like, for example, in my writings, she did not like me cussing. She said, James, you are so good at writing. Why do you cuss? She would always say that. So I just cut out the cussing and, you know, just up my vocabulary. And it's been working wonders with it. And, you know, just adjusted myself. And, you know, I keep her included. And one thing I noticed with the family, like when they saw me wearing my grandma's shirt on Christmas, like they didn't want to ask. It's like they didn't know how to approach it. And
Okay.
I wanted to let them know, you know, she's included. Just like today, she's going to be included in New Year's. Like, you know,
Yep.
and like sometimes on YouTube, like it'll bring up some shows that me and grandma used to watch. And I know that's a sign. She's looking over me. She's like, hey, I want to watch that with you real quick. And so I'll watch it. So if you see like a show or a movie that you used to watch with him or something, man, that's a sign that he's wanting to watch it with you. Go watch it with him, you know?
Yeah.
Just be there in the present moment because, you know, drinking it, you're escaping the mourning process. Like, for example, I remember someone was talking to me saying, man, shows were coming up and I just wanted to continue to drink, blah, blah, blah. And some of their family members passed, but I was telling them, but what you're doing, you're escaping it. You're escaping it. Like, you want to embrace that feeling. You want to go watch that show or watch this, that, or the other, because you know that they're there. Like, don't escape that they're there. You want to embrace it. You want to be there and just
Right.
feel the presence of them being there, you know?
Yeah. That's, man, like I remember it was like 2 days ago, before I woke up, like I had well, let's back it up a little bit. You know, my dad, he was fucking awesome, man. My dad was hella awesome. But the one thing he didn't like about me was he's like, every time you fucking drink and you get shit-faced drunk, he's like, you are not you. You are a very hateful person, and it's not you, Anthony. So my dad didn't like me drinking at all. He was like, no, man, you got some shit, you know what I mean? Some issues. And that was a lot of issues with my mother and stuff like that, you know. But it was like 2 nights ago, or two days ago, I woke up in the morning. But when I woke up, I had a vision of my dad, and he was just looking at me, and he was smiling, and he was waving, and I was like, oh, fuck. And I used to go to his ashes, because his ashes are in my room, in this room. And I used to go to his ashes every day, and I was like, I love you, Dad. I miss you, Dad. And that was what, like the drinking and everything, I'd always go and I'd say, I love you, Dad. I miss you, Dad, you know. And I would hear those things in my head, like, stop drinking, you know, stop drinking. And now I walk up to his ashes and I say, Dad, I know you're proud of me, man. I know you're proud of me. I know it. I know it. And that's why you came in my dream and waved at me, because I know you're there. I know you're here. I know you're fucking proud of me, you know? Like, I know it. There's not a fucking doubt in my mind. There's not a doubt in my mind, man. You know? There's not a doubt in my mind. You're so happy right now, you know? And I'm happy I can make him happy, you know? But I'm ready, dude. I'm ready to give my family, I'm ready to give all of you guys the guy with no block up, you know what I mean? You know, it's like I'm not saying I was completely fake or anything, you know, because I'm not, you know what I mean? But I'm just ready to just get out there and really fucking do it this, you know what I mean? I am excited for the new year. And I'm not trying to like bust anybody's bubble, but you could bring yourself up about this new year, like, oh, I'm gonna do that, you know what I mean? But you know what? Most likely you might wake up the next day and you might have some of those thoughts. It's just because it's a new year doesn't mean it's just gonna go like this. You know what I'm saying? You have to work on some shit, you know, and that's something that I'm understanding right now. You know, I understand. You know what I mean? Every day ain't go new year, okay? Everything. Let's click our fingers. It's all good. No, it's not. You know what I mean? Like, let's fucking work. You know what I mean? Let's work on this shit. You know. So I'm just being real. I'm just being real, man.
You gotta be, man, and I love it. And the emotion that you are expressing, that is coming from a powerful source, man. And your dad is proud of you, man. Your dad is proud of you. And you guess, and this one, man, because this is something that I figured out when my grandma died. She is fighting off demonic forces that I can't even see, because, you know, I'm just a living being. I'm just a mortal person. I can fight what's in front of me and whatnot, and, you know, overcome obstacles left and right. But, man, in the spiritual realm, in a world that's outside of this world, I can't see that. But that's what your father is doing. He is battling stuff that you can't even see, to make this transition in your life easier. He's with you. He's with you right now. He's in a battlefield and everything, dude. And he's going to help you overcome this. And he is fighting forces that you can't see that are trying to bring you down. So, dude, just keep moving forward, dude. Make him proud, man. Make him proud. Oh, man, this is so beautiful, man, because you're going to accomplish it, dude. You're going to accomplish it. You're going to conquer it, man. And you know what? Your dad's going to be visiting you even more, and he's going to be expressing in certain ways of how happy he is, but only you will be able to see that that's coming from a source from your dad, that he's looking over you, man. Oh, man, this is a beautiful conversation, man. I needed it, too, because I'm carrying my grandma with me because she died October 16th this year, October 16th. So, you know, I'm still dealing with it, but I needed to hear all this stuff, man, because it's going to make today even more potent. It's going to make it more potent. So your dad is with you on New Year's today. So, man, do something in remembrance of him. Just let him know, man, this is going to be my year, because 2023 is your year, man. Many blessings are coming your way, man. Many blessings. Thank you, brother.
And hey, and like you, brother, like your whole aura and everything, man. You, my friend, you're blessed, bro. And your grandmother is with you, bro. And I guarantee you, she is proud of you for reaching out to people like me too, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like
100%.
I know. like all your positivity, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You've been through it, man. You've been through it, but you still you know, chin up, bro. You know what I mean? And you're still speaking positive into existence. And thank you, brother James. Thank you so much,
You're
bro.
very welcome,
Like,
man.
thank you, bro. Like,
I love you
seriously,
so
dude.
much,
Like,
man.
I love you too, bro. And there's a lot of people on here that are saying thank you. And so, James, you know, you know, I love you, bro. You're
Love
helping
you
them
too,
out too,
man.
man. You're helping them out too, bro. Oh man, yeah, it's been crazy, man. But like I said, this is something that I'm doing for myself, and hopefully it will help you out, everybody. We got some comments on here. I'm gonna try to drag on them real quick. He is really is love. Your fam, strong big dog, and you got this. LSP for life. You know it's LSP for life, brother. You guys are fucking amazing. Big Cat,
That's right.
SoFlo, thank you. James is awesome. I am awesome as well. we're doing this for us. We're doing this for us, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, this whole thing that we're doing right now, it's not for our just strictly artists. I want to hear from you guys. So, you know, I have another guest for a different show. But if you feel like you have something to say, now I'm talking to the viewers. If you have something to say, reach out, and we'll do this, man. We're gonna do this together, man, because not every show is gonna be all crying, man. You know, it could be happy too. It could be positive. You know what I mean? Like, but you know, the main thing is like mental illness and addiction and shit like that. You know what I mean? And talking about our stuff, because some of us put up a block, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to let it out. You know what I mean? But here, man, like, we're gonna do something. Something amazing is gonna happen out of this. You know? You see, he always here for you, brother. Hell yeah. So, James, is there anything that you want to say to any of the viewers or anything? Like, is there anything else would you like to say to anybody?
Yeah, man. You know, this community has helped me out so much. That's why I've never, ever, ever neglected the horrorcore scene. I've never, ever spoke down upon it. If anything, I speak up on it, because I know where it was for the time in my life and how much that it got me through. I mean, yeah, I can't listen to it no more, but the thing is, man, back in the day when I was listening to it, I mean, dude, I would have been locked up in some bullshit. Because if I didn't have that music, if I didn't have that source, I would have never got through. So just know that every single one of y'all are all beautiful people, man. And it's so beautiful. Even with my vibrancy and potency that I have today. Like, I mean, recently my tattoo artist, he invited me over to a Cannibal Corpse concert. And I'm like, man, I would totally go, man, but I just ain't feeling it. Because I went to a Cannibal Corpse concert in the beginning times of the facility.
Right.
And I just wasn't vibing with it. I mean, the people were loving, but man, the music, man,
Right.
I just like, it's not hitting the same no more. It's all angry and I'm all happy, and it's like I can't feel it no more. But you know, that community still flocks with me, and it's because I have so much history with it.
Right.
And I mean, for example, you know, people say, I remember one time I was downtown when people were so shocked that, you know, I approach people, like, if they have a Juggalo tattoo, I'll go quick over there to go speak to them real quick. And I remember one of them, like, did you talk to those people? And I'm like, I used to be one of those people. What are you talking about? Those people were me. They were me. And so I know that every single one of y'all is such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful individual, and so many wonderful things are coming y'all's way because I know what everyone's going through in that community because I was a part of that community, man. And just know you're like a light beacon, man, and you are shining so bright, and so many wonderful things are coming for y'all in 2023. And I thank you so much for having me, man. This has been a blessing, man.
Hey, man, I want to say thank you for even joining us. There's a message that Big Cat SoFlo said. He said, you guys are so powerful, man, to be able to get on here and speak what y'all went through. It's a real movement this is made today.
That's right. That's right. Speaking the truth right there, man.
Thank you,
So many
bro.
wonderful things. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you for the wonderful comment, man. That's beautiful right there. That's a beautiful thing, man. That's something that I wanted to happen. You know what I mean? Something that I wanted to happen, man. Wow, man. It does feel good, bro. It does feel good talking about things, man. And I'm gonna throw it out there once again, man. If anybody on here listening, you know, want to talk or something, you know, shoot me a DM. I know I'm gonna have James on here a lot more. I know we're gonna do some things. You know what I mean?
I look forward to it.
We're gonna do some things, brother. So yeah, I just want to thank everybody. I know it might be a little short or whatever, but it's all right. So I made a lot of posts about mental health and stuff like that during the day or a couple days ago. All of those videos are located in the Reels section on my page. Every single episode is going to be saved and put on there so you can view it if you missed it and whatnot, or if you just want to keep on replaying it because you found something that's going to help you in it. Anytime. Thank you guys. Much love. So, yeah, so these can go for, I don't know, as long as we want, but I feel we touched a lot of stuff today, man. It touched a lot of base on some things, man.
This was a good start. This is a good beginning for your series, and your series is going to impact many people, dude. You're going to have many people coming forth now because heck, the stuff that we were speaking about, the emotion that was brought to the table, that's going to bring everyone to a surface level now. Now everyone's on a visible level. Now more people are going to want to come forward. And you know what? When you guys come forward, man, just know that many blessings are coming your way, man, because you are showing someone's always watching. Someone's always watching. Someone's always seeing. And the people that are watching today, the ones that are going to come forth next, there's people watching you coming forth, and they're going to be coming forth next. So it's just a never-ending cycle of never-ending progress, and it's so beautiful, man. So beautiful.
Yeah, most definitely is, man. So, like I want to say, man, everybody, I love you guys. James, dude, I thank you so much, bro, for even accepting and getting on here.
And I love all y'all. I love all y'all, too.
I just want everybody to be safe out there on New Year's. If you guys got anything to talk about or whatever, hit myself up or hit James up. You know what I'm saying? His name will be tagged on this when I put it in the reel. This fucking guy right here, James, man, I've been following him. He's been following me for a long time, ever since I probably got on the scene and in the scene. And he's helped me out, you know what I mean? But I finally reached out. You know, I was just one of those guys that was just watching the video, you know what I mean? I was just watching the video. But I found a lot of good stuff that you said, man, and I had to. You were on my heart, bro.
Oh, man.
I was praying or whatever you want to say, man, and it's just your name came up, and that's what it is. It says, you guys be safe, fam. Have a wonderful New Year. Bless y'all for doing this today. Thank you. Thank you, man, for even joining us.
No problem, man. No problem.
So, all right, James. Well, hey, man, much love.
Much love,
I'm going to be hitting you up more, man, because we got some things, man. We got some things going on, man.
All right, man.
Much love to everybody. Like I said, this is going to be in my reels, located in my reels. So if you guys want to check it out or even share it with somebody, that's cool too, man. So, yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, James. I appreciate you, brother.
No problem, man. Love y'all. Have a good New Year, everybody. Many blessings coming.
Yeah, much love, y'all. We'll see you soon.